Do you think we'll ever have a gay rapper? I believe there are some gay rappers. They just ain't came out the club.
I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping. I like.
Snoop Dogg, a legendary icon in hip-hop, has shaken the entertainment world with the release of Starlin footage allegedly linked to seeing Diddy comms. The revelation has sparked widespread controversy and intense discussions about Diddy's behavior and the broader culture within the music industry. Born Calvin Broadus Jr., Snoop Dogg has been a defining presence in hip-hop for decades, celebrated for his smooth delivery, iconic voice, and chart-topping tracks. Beyond his music, he is known for being outspoken and highly influential. His decision to unveil this footage carries immense significance, given his towering reputation in the industry. The released material reportedly shows Diddy in compromising scenarios. While full details remain undisclosed, early reports hint at scenes involving questionable conduct, potentially tied to substance use and interactions with emerging artists. The footage has sparked an uproar among fans and professionals, raising serious concerns about accountability and ethics in the music world.
Check out this audio from Suge Knight. It's from his podcast with Dave Mays, and he's speaking on, Tupac and Snoop being cool and how, after Tupac got killed, Snoop started hanging out with Diddy. And, he also speaks on how, Snoop, he did the Steve Harvey show with Diddy after Tupac got killed.
Then you look at the scenario how everybody used Pac to make their stuff famous or make their project better. You got people who use their songs with Pac and tell them how much they love Pac, but they do songs with Puffy. You got Steve Harvey, old bitch ass, this motherfucker telling, well, fuck Pac, according to everybody else. He brings Snoop and Puffy on there and say, these are dudes who's running this in the East Coast, West Coast.
Rivalry thing here, but we in Chicago now. This rivalry stuff, we gotta stop it, man. We stop that, we stop a lot of this violence.
Yo, Steve, check this, man. All that East Coast, West Coast stuff is a bunch of media hype. It's been my dog from day one, you know what I'm saying? It's all good between me and him. That's my peoples.
For real, that's what we came in for. We came in to light it up and ride it up. We made music and
Now, Pac, if you love Pac so much, how you with the motherfucker that everybody say got something to do with the first get down that happened to Pac in New York, then the second one.
What you think about Suge comments? And I never asked you this before, but did you have an issue with Snoop hanging out with Diddy after Tupac got killed?
I always felt that was wrong. I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm talking about from that, like now, okay, you know what I mean? I'm 46, Snoop probably, we grown now. If he wanna be his friend, no problem. But back then that was just awkward. You know what I mean? And the reason why it was awkward to me that I never even like it because you knew how Pop felt about this individual. You know what I mean? Even if you don't agree with him, you probably could have said, you know what, I probably ain't gonna come out, publicly with this because until things clear up, so I really know I could be certain that, they didn't have nothing to do with Pop. But it's like, it was no, okay, it is what it is. So that I never really respected that back then.
So you had an issue with it. You didn't like it.
Never really liked it. It just was a strange look because you was Pop boy. You know what I mean? Puffy, it's clear they had some issues with Pac. And Pac died and all of a sudden you chilling with Puffy. Back then it just, okay, now you can say what you want. You all grandfathers, I guess. You know what I mean? That's different now. But back then I think it was.
The initial reactions to the footage have been divided. While many fans and commentators have expressed shock and disappointment, others have raised doubts about its authenticity. The release has also sparked significant speculation about Snoop Dogg's intentions and the potential fallout for seeing Diddy comms. Diddy has yet to issue a detailed public response to the controversy. His representatives have offered brief statements, denying any misconduct and claiming the footage may have been misinterpreted or altered. The absence of a more thorough explanation has only intensified the speculation and fueled ongoing debate.
It was weird, it was tasteless, you know what I mean? It didn't seem like you really had that much love for Pac. You could have just, you know what I mean? Unless he pressured them or like questioned Puffy, like, yo, what's up with this? What's up with that? I'm talking like I believe somebody mentioned that they seen a video with me and the dude Prodigy or one of the dudes from our Deep, as if I was with. They don't know the backdrop of that. I went to his hotel room ready to fight. Like, bro, I'll fight everybody in that room one-on-one. Even if I lose, it doesn't matter. The Outlaws was with me. My homie Tiny, the Mexican homie, was with me. I didn't go there and say, let me get in a video with these guys. I went there knocking on their door, doom, doom, doom. Tell them dudes to come out. What's up with y'all? What's up with you and Pac? You got a problem with Pac? Because we could just fight like man to man, face to face, and then shake hands. That was my approach with them. But when they told me they didn't have no problem, I don't mind being with you. You know what I mean? I don't mind shaking your hand because they told me they had love for Pac. You know, I questioned Puffy about it. I believe that he didn't. You know, he loved Pac. That's my opinion. I can move the way I want to move. So when people try to, I noticed somebody, I think on your page do that. Well, Napoleon was in the video with Mobb Deep. They don't know how I got in that video with Mobb Deep. You know what I mean? I pulled up on him and but I'm the type of person, I never been a bully type of person. You know what I mean? If I talk to a person like a man and they tell me face to face, look, I got love for Pac, I'm comfortable to know if I can look in their eyes and if I believe what they said, I have the right to say, okay, no problem. I believe you. You know what I mean? And maybe that's what Snoop went through. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like he have the right to say, the reason why I'm rolling with Puffy, I questioned him about my homie. He gave me this answer. So then he did what he had to do. But it just, you know what I mean? I never really agree with that, to be honest. The same way I couldn't be on the stage with him. When they wanted to do that tribute, I just couldn't do it. Like I really felt in my heart, like, man, I can't believe this is about to happen. Like, are we really gonna be, I just couldn't do it, you know what I mean? And thank God it didn't happen.
If the footage is confirmed to be genuine, the consequences for Diddy could be monumental. As a prominent figure in the music industry, his reputation and influence may face irreparable harm. Brands and business partners could sever ties, and his credibility as a mentor and executive might come under intense scrutiny. Social media has been a driving force in spreading and analyzing the footage. Platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook are abuzz with reactions, debates, and speculation. Trending hashtags tied to the scandal has significantly amplified its visibility, shaping public opinion in real time as users contribute to the unfolding narrative.
Me doing this interview with you, right? One thing I did notice is you keep making comments about Snoop, and it comes across like you still feel a type of way about Snoop speaking on Biggie and making it seem like he was much closer to Biggie than he actually was. When you be seeing these interviews with Snoop speaking on Biggie, how does that make you feel?
That's propaganda for the media, bro. That's something that sounds good for the media. You know, I'm the peacemaker. I'm the one that's showing love. I'm the one that's out here, you know, when everybody else is dead, you know what I'm saying, wishing that I could have did something. Wasn't you in fear for your life because you put your cover over your head with your fork in your hand because you wanted to, you know, because you was riding on a plane with Pac, and if it was all that love, you wouldn't have to do that, right?
You're right.
When there's the same love that when Pac actually you was going to Vegas and the whole 9 yards, and he didn't say nothing to you, or he said some slick shit to you, or whatever, this, that, and the third. It wasn't all that love until Pac was dead. Wasn't Big out at California 3-4 weeks, and Snoop never saw him? Snoop never came to smoke nothing with him. Snoop never came to eat nothing with him. But it was a whole lot of love.
When Snoop, right, when he went to Atlanta, right, and he met up with Biggie, and they met at the hotel, and Biggie was telling him that he had nothing but love for Tupac, because this happened after Tupac got killed. Did you know anything about that when it happened at the time?
I wasn't there, brother. I don't know how accurate it is. That's a Lil C story. That's a Snoop Dogg story. You understand? But I could see you in Atlanta, but I can't see you in California at my own hometown. I'm so gangster, I could come to your hotel room by myself in Atlanta, but in California, I can't come and see you?
MC8, right? I did an interview with MC8 a while back, right? And he gave his opinion on how Biggie and Puffy came to LA so soon after Tupac got killed. So pretty much what he was saying was Biggie and Puffy, they should have just went to the radio stations and stuff like that to promote the album and go back to the hotel and just stay in the hotel and only come out when they wanted to, you know, promote the album. How you feel about him saying that?
That's what was told to me when we was going out there. We wasn't going to go to no parties. We was going to do the Soul Train Awards. We was going to do radio and the studio. But see, that one party Big went to, Puff was going to parties. Puff was going to the movies. Puff was going to places. Where you see film at Big went somewhere? That one radio station. You didn't see no parties that Big went to. That's what was told to me by Kirk Burroughs, that we was going to be local. We was just going to do radio, studio, Soul Train Awards. That vibe party was something totally different. And that one party he went to was the last party he ever went.
The release of this footage could lead to serious legal consequences for both Snoop Dogg and Diddy. Depending on the content, it might open the door to lawsuits involving defamation, invasion of privacy, or other claims. Legal experts suggest that both parties may pursue legal action to safeguard their interests and defend their reputations amidst the controversy.
Yeah, I got you. You know, I understand, man. I mean, yeah, that video was wild, man. So he pretty much blackballed ever since that video came out. And you got a lot of people that's wondering why any of his friends haven't came out and spoke up for him. Why you think that is?
When you see what you saw, there'll never be no support in that. That's before they saw what they saw. Once they saw what they saw, once I saw what I saw, I ain't never seen no shit like that, bro. Can't nobody do nothing like that in front of me in person.
Yeah, I ain't never seen nothing like that. I still can't believe he crashed out like that.
I am too. There's only one thing that can go after that.
What's that?
I can't tell you. It's too deep. It's too violent.
But just imagine that, man. You know, looking at Diddy, he been having success for like over 30 years. And to see him go out like this, man, I'm still in disbelief, man.
As it should.
Yeah, speaking of Diddy, man, Big, you knew Big?
Yeah. I did. I can give you a story. Shout out to Little C's. It was like the day or two before all that shit happened. But Big had invited me down to the Four Seasons, him and C's. And we spent all day literally brainstorming about some shit. Watching all the videos that was coming out. Yeah, big plans for Little Kim, big plans for the new shit he was doing with C's. Yeah, man. That was like a day before. That nigga was cool more than most people in the world. Cool. Real cool, dude. Shout out to Lil C's. And he'll back all that up because you want that to be backed up, saying shit like that. Those are my brother Lil C's, though. He made it all happen.
The release of private footage raises serious ethical concerns, sparking debate over the morality of making potentially compromising material public. Critics argue that such actions are inherently intrusive and harmful, regardless of the person in question. This controversy underscores the ongoing tension between the public's demand for transparency and an individual's right to privacy.
Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, you told me before that you was at a party before that they attended, and you said the party was weird. Tell me about that.
Okay, this is boxer. His name Twan. He's from our neighborhood. He was married to Tanisha Arnold. The broad played Pam on Martin Lawrence. We went to the party with her. I mean, it was a matter of fact, it was a set it off party. It was just seemed like Puff and Tupac was like a couple. Seemed like to me. It was just a lot of weird shit going on, you know what I'm saying? The vibes ain't there. I guess that's what Tupac was talking about, the Illuminati and shit. It's like Vivica Fox was with this big gay man. He was 6'9". They called him, his name 6'9". He had the red hair with a big old booty and shit. No, he was gay and I'm over. What the fuck is going on here? It's just a lot of weird shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? That shit, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what Tupac, I guess he wanted to get up out of the Illuminati or something. But I seen her the other, matter of fact, MC Lyte pulled off with Tanisha Arnold. You know what I'm saying? In her brand new 560. Yeah.
And what was Tupac doing at the party, yo?
Him and Puff was there together. They was there, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't know how they fucking fell out or nothing like that. They was road dogs. You know what I'm saying? They even got pictures of him. He got on that blue sweater with the turtleneck. Him and him hugged up like this with the black hat. Have you ever seen that picture?
Nah, I don't recall, but I'm pretty sure I came across it.
Yeah. That picture there, that they was at that party that day. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of weird shit. That whole fucking, yeah, that shit weird, dude. Yeah, bunch of, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no gay basher or none. I mean, none of that shit, but that shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That shit, that whole party was weirdoed out. Yeah, and it was Jada Pickett. But
You saying the whole party was weird. What did you see at the party that made it weird?
I know I wouldn't want to be part of no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm from the old school, dude, and that shit wasn't really tolerated with my generation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hate crime, yes, but it's more tolerated these days and nothing like that. It's more, you know what I'm saying, more open now, you know what I'm saying? But back then it was kind of fishy, you know what I'm saying? Still kind of fishy, you know, but it's more, you know, out there now.
The incident y'all had with Warren G and Kid Frost.
The release of this footage could ripple far beyond its immediate effect on Diddy, potentially reshaping the music industry as a whole. It may trigger a deeper scrutiny of the conduct and practices of industry leaders, shedding light on the power dynamics that often enable misconduct to persist unchecked. This controversy could fuel demands for greater transparency and accountability, driving significant cultural and structural changes within the industry.
Okay, Kid Frost had gave a party at the House of Blues. One of our big homeboys wanted to go with us. You know what I'm saying? So he went with us and he said, "Ooh, you young niggas have fun." So one of Kid Frost's homies still on my big homie. But he didn't know that he was around, it was maybe about 20 of us. So the dude that socked my big homie, we beat the dog shit out of him. He like, "That's the motherfucker?" We like, "Yeah." And there was 2 security guards had him. Had the dude that we beat up from Kid Frost entourage. So my big homie knocked that motherfucker out while the yellow jacket, you know, the yellow jackets with the event security, they had the dude. So my homie still knocking him out. Boom! So the dude with the yellow jacket was talking shit. "Man, what the fuck is wrong with him?" My homeboy knock out him too. Bam! Like, woo! So the other one like, "Man, he got back." The little Jamaican dude come up talking shit. "Man, you going crazy?" My homeboy sock him too. So we went down to get our car for valet. And it was the dude, "It's LBC." And he like, "What the fuck is that?" And he said, "It's Long Beach City Crip." So my homeboy knew this dude was an imposter. If you from Long Beach, you gonna say Rolling 20s or Insane. You know what I'm saying? You gonna say, you know, real block boy. You know what I'm saying? 19th Street. You gonna say something. A real Crip. So this nigga say he from Long Beach City Crip. My homeboy like, "Wait a minute." And knocked him out too. So Warren G and them was down there, him and Cedric Wallace waiting on their cars. So they had left before us, went up to Fat Burgers. So we came, got in our shit. They finally brought our cars for valet. We went up to Fat Burgers. And Warren G and Cedric Wallace was up there already, you know, eating their shit and shit. So we came in there. The big homie like, "Hey, motherfucker." He pointed at Cedric Wallace like, "Man, you've been dumping us for years, mother. I'm losing all my motherfucking money betting on your motherfucking ass." So Warren G was right there. He like, my homie like, "Man, that's a nice ass watch." So he like, "Man, let me try that on." You know what I'm saying? So by then, my homeboy, somebody had got my homeboy attention. Shit, Cedric Sabalas and what's his name was in the, he was in the Ragtop 500 Benz. This motherfucker like jumped off. I mean, he drove up off the motherfucker. He didn't even pay attention to the curve. He jumped off of the curve instead of using the, you know, the driveway. That shit was funny as mother. My homeboy like, "Damn, he almost bust his whole fucking engine block." Yeah, that shit was funny as a motherfucker.
The controversy has drawn responses from several prominent figures in the music industry. Some have expressed support for Diddy, arguing that the footage has been misrepresented or altered, while others are calling for a full investigation to determine the truth. These varied reactions highlight the complexity and polarizing nature of the situation. Fans, too, are deeply divided. While some feel disillusioned and betrayed by the revelations, Others remain steadfastly loyal to Diddy, questioning the motives behind the footage's release. Social media platforms, fan forums, and comment sections have become hotbeds for heated debates, reflecting the wide range of emotions and opinions surrounding the scandal.
Yeah, so as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, go get the front. That out. Minute.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down there, you gotta, you know, wear your seatbelt.
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet. 16.
You're not ready.
16.
Let's slow down. Let's slow down, Jess.
Okay.
Let's slow down, okay?
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when you know, when you get 16. You're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion.
Yeah.
So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. Been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
I'm going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you want to do? What you want to do over the next 48 hours?
Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang with some girls.
A man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about, kid.
In light of the controversy, there have been growing calls for sweeping reforms within the music industry to tackle misconduct and abuse of power. Proposed measures include creating independent oversight bodies, implementing stricter ethical standards, and strengthening protections for artists. Advocates assert that these changes are crucial to fostering accountability and preventing similar scandals from arising in the future.
Yeah, we're going to see, man. We're going to see what they got. But speaking of the raid, right, did you see that viral video of Diddy? He was seen in Miami with Stevie J after the raid. You seen that video?
Yeah, I seen it.
What you think about that?
Well, I go way back when Stevie J first came to Bad Boy after they left Uptown Records and everything like that. And Stevie J and Puff fell out real bad over, you know, it could have been producer credits and the whole 9 yards. But Stevie J didn't F with him until Love and Hip Hop. When Stevie J went to Love and Hip Hop and he became famous from that, Puff called him over there and they had a meeting. And I guess they rekindled their friendship. Go to different clubs, you know, I got pictures and everything. Stevie J didn't mess with Puff, you know, until after that Love and Hip Hop thing went down, you know. So now they back cool. What got me about the stuff like that them being back cool, that Stevie J went on TMZ and was speaking up on behalf of Diddy. Now, if anybody I want speaking up behalf of me, or I had anybody speaking up on my behalf, it wouldn't be Stevie J. An individual of his caliber is capable or can be trusted in a way that I would like for him based on his actions on television and who he is as a person, what he has been shown as an individual is a type of individual that I would have speaking on my behalf. Come on, we know he's a drug abuser. We know that he's been seen putting his hands on women in the wrong way. And I don't know, that shit is crumbling, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you can always say this, man. And the infamous words of one of the world's greatest comedians, Richard Pryor, Lil Rob said that they be doing the liquid cocaine in the bottles, in the Ciroc bottles. We know Stevie J been in countless rehabs back and forth. We've heard of Puff being in rehabs, secretly going to rehabs too.
Media coverage of the footage has been extensive, with approaches ranging from sensationalism to thoughtful analysis of its broader implications. How the media frames the scandal will play a key role in shaping public perception and influencing its eventual outcome. Scandals involving leaked footage or revelations about misconduct are not new to the entertainment industry. Past incidents provide valuable context for understanding the potential impact of this controversy. They also underscore the need for systemic changes to address these recurring issues. The situation has also spotlighted the importance of mental health support for individuals in the entertainment world. The intense pressures and constant scrutiny faced by public figures can significantly affect their mental well-being. Providing accessible mental health resources for artists and executives is essential for fostering resilience and sustainability in their careers. As the person who released the footage, Snoop Dogg now finds himself at the center of this unfolding controversy. His decision could have lasting repercussions for his own career and reputation. Depending on how events unfold, he may receive both praise and criticism from various corners of the industry and the public.
My man, when you get on those type of psychotropical, I think it's psychotropical drugs, man, and you start believing your own bullshit, and them two individuals together, man, you know they got to be crazy. Something got to be wrong with when he sit up there and he said that he want to challenge 50. And I don't know much about that clout shit. Him challenging 50 to a fight, and we seen how 50 Cent, we seen how Stevie J fight on Love and Hip Hop and all that other bullshit. Him Scrappy, him this other cat. He don't want it with 50, bro. That's if that ain't cocaine, the Pope ain't Catholic.
So you feel like 50 Cent would give Stevie J that work?
It wouldn't even be a job. 50 Cent will whoop niggas like Stevie J on the way to a real fight.
You seen 50 fight before?
I ain't never seen 50 fight. I seen some tapes of him get down on that end, but I never seen him fight in person. But I know the demeanor of a man. I was with 50 Cent on a couple of occasions, and one occasion, probably 6 other dudes that didn't want to get out the car because he was ready to get down. And you could see it in him. You could see he got it in him like that. I'm looking at him. I wrote this shit about this shit in my book. 50 ain't back. He don't back down, bro. And you could see when you know a dude is about it, and got it in him, you could see it in his eyes. You could see it in the way he carry himself. You see how he threw his own man in the bushes, Tony Yayo. They got tapes on 50 getting down boxing. I've seen tapes on him. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen him in person, as far as fighting. I've been with him in person.
But yeah, that caught me by surprise because I always knew that Stevie J, he did production for Bad Boy, but I never knew him and Diddy was that close until, as of late, since the raid. So.
Yo, they was close. Bro, Stevie J and Puff was like pots and pans back in the day. I don't know what happened between them, but something happened on the producing credit side that Stevie J stopped effing with him. And, Stevie wasn't dealing with him at all. He was just doing more stuff for Jodeci than he was Bad Boy.
The potential outcomes of this scandal are wide-ranging. If the footage is verified as authentic, Diddy could face severe personal and professional repercussions. On the other hand, if the footage is proven to be false or manipulated, Snoop Dogg's motives and credibility may come under sharp scrutiny. The resolution of this controversy hinges on ongoing investigations and further revelations. It is crucial for all parties involved to prioritize truth and accountability as the story unfolds. This moment also presents an opportunity for the entertainment industry to reflect on its practices. Implementing meaningful reforms to address misconduct and promote a culture of respect and integrity is essential for the industry's long-term sustainability and credibility.
Well, it came out, because Cassie sued him. He settled 24 hours.
Whoa!
But now I heard she's cooperating with the feds.
She's a civilian. What do you expect?
Right. Well, what's interesting, I actually looked this up, because I'm sure when they settled the lawsuit, she signed an NDA. saying she's not going to write a book, she's not going to do a documentary, whatever
When
else.
the feds
right?
come, that's probably all out the window.
Well, yeah, here's the thing. An NDA is a private agreement.
Yeah,
a
but the
criminal
feds-
case supersedes that.
Yeah.
So she could be compelled to take the stand, and she could basically throw that NDA out the window on the stand.
Of course, and she's a civilian, and it is what it is. And yo, let me tell you something. God got his ways of humbling people.
Yeah.
You could be right here, and the next day they all laughing at you. We're public property. That's what I learned. When I seen Fitz down there, yo, we public property. You can say whatever you want to say. So it's public property.
Looking bad out here for
As for
Diddy.
niggas,
Looking bad.
as for niggas taking up for 50, like 50, 50 been not fucking with Diddy for his reasons. Like niggas be saying little funny shit behind the scenes, and you know, G-Unit spies is everywhere. G-Unit spy, that's when G-Unit spies is everywhere, bro.
Okay, because I remember one of the funniest Drink Champs ever was when 50 was on there, and he said that he met up with Diddy, and Diddy offered to take him shopping.
Yeah, you
was
can't,
like, what the hell?
you can't tell a nigga from New
That's
York.
crazy.
No, you can't tell
That's
a
crazy.
nigga from New York no shit like that.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
He's like, oh, he's like, I'm a bad
Yeah.
bitch or something? I gonna let me take me shopping?
You gotta understand, Fifth been like that since the beginning of time. When he used to come to the block, he was the nigga like, oh shit, boo-boo coming. And as for niggas saying they want fades and all that, like, I don't know what niggas think. We've been
You talking about Stevie J.
No,
Stevie J
but like
wants to
Stevie
fight
J,
50.
I don't like to talk about these dudes, cause like Benzino and them, I don't look at it as real street shit.
Yeah.
Like when you beef, like I said, with a
Entertainment,
with
man.
like
It's all
a
entertainment, man.
with like a henchman or a fucking a World or any of these type
Fat
of
Joe.
niggas. Yeah, or Fat Joe, you know, he's street.
Yeah.
But like a Benzino, like years ago, we ran down on Benzino in Miami. We ran down on him like, yo, don't put us in the Source magazine. Because he was so obsessed with Eminem's success, and G-Unit was the shit at the time, and niggas was just, it always been a hate thing because we signed with Eminem. Why? It's the nigga that put me on. I don't give a fuck what color he is. That's just me. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, nobody owed me nothing. I'm just the type of nigga that just be like, yo, you know what? I appreciate what niggas did. Niggas got me out the hood. Niggas got houses. We went to 103 places. We went on tour for 103 dates. The third, 50 has the
6
third,
months, nigga.
third biggest grossing tour in the world.
Snoop Dogg's release of controversial footage allegedly involving Diddy has ignited a significant uproar in the music industry. The fallout from the footage, combined with the varied reactions from the public and industry figures, raises important legal and ethical questions, making it a deeply complex situation. As the story develops, it is vital to pursue justice and truth while striving for greater transparency and accountability within the entertainment world.
Ever.
I actually looked this up. I have this in my notes.
It's about to be the second. All the numbers ain't even in yet. I think it's the second most gross.
No, right. I
should
actually
be
looked
the
at the
second.
numbers. You guys made $123 million on that tour. Number 2 was Drake. It was all Blur tour, $189 million. And number 1 was Jay-Z and Beyonce on the run, $253 million.
Okay.
A lot of money, though.
Yeah, 50 is
a lot of money.
50 is
Crazy.
A marketing genius, and we had fun on that road. We went to all kinds of places. We went to Paris. We went to Dubai.
Bahrain,
We went to shout to Abu Dhabi.
Thailand.
Shout to Bahrain, Thailand.
Man, all over,
Yo, and
man.
those experiences.
Mumbai, India.
And look, you got to understand, me and 50 was always to be me, Murder, and our man Light. Shout out to Light.
Light,
They call us the Three Amigos. So like a lot of shit happens on tour. Like as for production, you know, they gotta wake up 5 in the morning, build a stage. Like people be, it's long doing these tours and you ain't seen your kid, you ain't seen your wife.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of shit happens on tour behind the scenes, and it's understanding because while we're laying in our Armani hotel beds, somebody's building the stage. So we the type that when we around, we go, we find our bud in whatever country we at, London, Paris, you know, wherever we at, except for like
So our
Abu
life is
Dhabi and all that.
crazy. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We go wherever we at, we find our bud, we got our dressing room, we chill in the cut. Look, because 50 tells us, yo, I only need you. Look, we could be back in the hood or we could be having jobs. All I need is 2 hours of your time and we make 6 figures.
That's a fact.
2 hours of your time.
Following Snoop Dogg's release of the footage, investigative journalists have been working tirelessly to uncover the truth. They are reaching out to sources, verifying the authenticity of the footage, and delving into Diddy's past to uncover any supporting evidence. Investigative journalism is essential in ensuring the public gets accurate and complete information. By gathering testimonies and evidence, journalists can provide a clearer, more comprehensive understanding of the events that took place.
What's going on, my brother?
How you
Oh,
doing?
man. Yo, is Groove here?
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
Happy birthday, dear Fabulous. The only nigga that got the name that I want. They ain't get happy birthday to you.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
Let's take a shot for that, boy.
My mouth.
No, you got questions?
Groove! Come here,
Yeah, Fab. Fab talking the floor in fifth.
Hey, yo, Rastafari. Hey, yo.
Fab walked in.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said let me pick it up.
was talking to
That's why I said I gotta pick it up from right there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there.
Look at this nigga.
Fab did Groove. Go ahead.
No, Groove.
Kid killing him. Look.
Come tell the story. Groove, we intoxicated.
Listen.
Groove, you helping me build that beautiful, nice guy, Rastafari brand of yours, huh? I see you, man.
I'm walking in at that hallway right there.
Bag at Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my
Chance with you. I
bag
like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at,
I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's
scrambling
right
and
here.
scraping for shit.
No. I got
I
notes
like
and
that.
shit. You know, I've been practicing. I got
Yeah,
notes
there you
and
go.
shit.
Got your notes?
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over that one.
Make a
That
wish.
one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit. I'm in. We ain't fucking with that.
I got notes now. I'm trying to get my life together.
Several individuals who claim to have witnessed the events in the controversial footage have come forward with their accounts, offering critical insights that may either support or challenge the footage's narrative. Their statements are vital for assessing the credibility of the footage and understanding the broader context of what happened. Diddy, also known as Puff Daddy, has long been recognized as a pivotal figure in hip-hop, shaping the careers of numerous artists and making lasting contributions to the industry. However, this scandal calls for a reevaluation of his legacy. Fans and industry professionals must grapple with reconciling Diddy's immense achievements with the serious allegations against him. This process requires a balanced view of his influence and an understanding of the ethical standards that industry leaders should uphold. In the wake of the controversy, public relations teams for both Snoop Dogg and Diddy are working tirelessly to manage the fallout. Diddy's PR team is focused on damage control, aiming to discredit the footage and protect his public persona. This could involve promoting counter-narratives, emphasizing Diddy's philanthropic efforts, and garnering support from industry allies. Meanwhile, Snoop Dogg's PR team faces the challenge of handling potential backlash and legal consequences for releasing the footage, while simultaneously positioning him as a whistleblower exposing wrongdoing within the industry.
Come on,
No, this me and you.
Oh, I need a shot.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Shot,
This
bro.
mine? Okay.
Yeah, I just had
I'm
to
in.
shit. It's
I'm
all
in.
together. Me
I'm
and you.
in.
Eyes.
You ready?
Eyes.
Eye to eye, baby.
Eyes.
Let's do it.
Eyes.
Spilling it all over.
Eyes.
It's going down. That's that French vanilla?
Yeah.
Only on Drink Champs.
Only on Drink Champs.
Make some noise out of me being there.
Make some noise. Hey, yo. So Ray J came with me.
Discovery.
I went out.
Okay.
And I don't want to be rude, you know. I just want to stop by and give love.
Yeah.
Love. Niggas need to stop cooning. Right now, it's an emergency situation. Niggas need to stop cooning, including myself. You know what I'm saying? Nothing off me. We all need to motherfucking get focused.
Journalists, too, face their own ethical challenges in navigating this story. Balancing the public's right to know with the need for accurate and sensitive reporting is no easy task. Sensationalizing the narrative for views or clicks can lead to misinformation and cause undue harm. Ethical journalism demands a commitment to truth, context, and a thoughtful consideration of how the coverage impacts everyone involved. The mental health of artists and industry professionals is a crucial concern, especially in the wake of such scandals. The pressures of fame, combined with intense scrutiny and the risk of exploitation, can have serious consequences for mental well-being. Providing comprehensive mental health support, such as counseling, support groups, and crisis intervention, is vital to ensuring a healthy and sustainable environment in the industry.